Yo, what's good, family, people? How y'all feeling? Hope everybody's doing good. It's Broderick here from the What Up Bro Podcast. Just giving you guys a quick update on what's going on for this week's episode. So, sadly, thanks to technology, it's not going to be any video. It's going to be audio only this week. But we are coming with you with the first installment, kind of like a teaser, a preview of sorts to the Music Mondays that we're going to do going forward. We'll review different albums and all that jazz, music albums, whatever it is, that jazz. So, please bear with us. We do appreciate everybody for watching, commenting, liking, subscribing, sharing, whatever it is you're doing to show support and love, man. My boy Sean and I, we definitely both appreciate it, and we like to thank you so very much, especially because I know the last week or so we've been in and out. But we are back, we are here, and yeah, a preview / debut / first installment of Music Mondays with the What Up Bro Podcast. It's lit, so I hope you guys enjoy it. We'll be back with you with another episode on Friday. You can subscribe, comment, like, whatever. Please follow the show at What Up Bro Pod on Instagram and Twitter. You can follow Sean at BornCenter_25 on Instagram. And you can follow myself _BP_10 on Instagram and Twitter. And for all my wrestling heads out there, you can follow my wrestling page, W4DA Culture, DA Culture, on Twitter. So, like I said, Music Mondays, first installment. Hope you guys enjoy it.
I just know I gotta make the top, praying that my tape don't flop. Dreaming when I'm sliding in that jack, bitches panties drop. Before we hit the block, told them bitches be ready. Late night trips to the deli, I can know that we daddy. Regular day, throwing the fitted, play the field right. Wait for my train, hopping that bitch.
The What Up Bro Podcast is back.
What up?
We here, we lit. Music Mondays, the first installment. I guess you could say the first installment. The first true installment.
Mm-hmm.
Your boy Broderick, my brother Sean.
What up?
And we got an album to talk about today.
Really an EP.
It's a little 5-pack.
It's 5 songs, 5 fire songs. I think, yeah, no.
I was gonna say, so you want to tell the people what it is that we're talking about today?
My son Big Sean and Hit Maker, Hit Boy.
Yes.
What was it called?
What you expect?
What you expect?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's just fire. Oh my god. What?
So,
because the crazy shit is that I was looking for Big Sean had posted like a little tidbit of loyal to a fault, and I was like, oh, what's this song? Like, this sound fire. Then I looked it up. I went on Apple Music. Big Sean. It was like Big Sean and Hit Boy. I was like, oh, okay. I did not expect to hear it. I did not expect to like it. I did not expect to like it as much as I thought I would. And that shit was, when I keep going back to it.
Okay. So, because it's 5 songs, it's going to be a quick review. We're going to run through all 5 tracks. And
Bangers.
I think our views I ain't going to say they differ on this, but I think my overall takeaway from this is a lot different than yours. So we'll start going track to track first, and then we'll elaborate even more, because it's only 5 songs, so we can go through it easy. So you got the first song, Chaos. I like that song.
Fire.
I thought it was good.
Fire. And ain't no one into it. And I was like, oh.
Yes, I enjoyed that song.
Yes.
I thought it was a good song.
Yes, very much so.
And this is gonna be something that I guess leads me to an overall point of this. I like the production so much more out of this whole project than I did the rapping on it. Seriously.
The Hit Boy makes hit makers, so Hit Boy is.
But what I'm saying mostly is, I guess Big Sean. I don't know if it's like just this project, some of the last ones he's put out, but for some reason, for a while, it's been a while since Big Sean's put anything out that's like really stuck to my ribs, like for real.
It's crazy.
Like, I like it in a moment. I like listening to it in a moment, but I can see myself listening to these few times, and then like a month, maybe even a week later, just being like, all right,
crazy.
I ain't gonna come back to it.
Crazy.
Like, and I don't know where this kind of happened with Big Sean.
Crazy.
I don't know where this kind of happened with Big Sean for me. It's just one of those things, man, where you got from that era, because we're talking about this era, this 2011 era. Drake, Kendrick, Cole are your 3. Those are your 3 pillars, right? Can we agree on that? Those are your 3 pillars from that from that era, from that generation.
I mean, you kind of got to give honorable mention of Wale.
Well, no. I was about to get to that.
Yeah,
I was about to
say.
But I'm saying as far as like the 3 that we say, no matter what, those are the 3 pillars from that time.
I guess you can say that. Yeah.
After that, you got. I mean, after that,
Well,
you kind of.
after that,
but I'm saying
honorable
after
mentions.
That, and we talking about after that because you talking because it's always gonna be 5. We're gonna say 5. It was after that you got mentioned. I don't mention for the next 2 spots. You talking Big Sean? You talking A$AP Rocky? You talking Tyler the Creator?
You're still
Wale.
Yeah, I was about to say you're still disrespecting Wale.
Nip, Mac Miller.
Yeah.
God rest dead.
Yeah. R.I.P. King. R.I.P.
Let's see, some more names on that list.
Some more names.
There's some more names on that list. Would you consider Future? I guess would Future be from that time?
I guess.
I guess Future would be.
But fuck Future.
But out of all those names but seriously, out of all those names I just mentioned, Big Sean has had like the least amount of staying power to me. Like
what?
In all honesty, like I feel like Big Sean is one of those guys that when he got with Janae and like his whole thing became about him being in this relationship with Janae Aiko. He probably should have stepped away from music then.
It's not even the music.
And that's Big Sean calling, by the way, telling me I'm speaking some bullshit on his name.
First of all, Big Sean, you stole my name. But we gonna talk about that later. Sean Anderson. We're gonna talk about that later. But damn, who the fuck is calling?
It's Big Sean calling, telling me.
I know.
Arguing about my point. But
shit, call Kanye. I didn't say you was a big mistake.
but fuck. But what do you feel about that point? Because I feel like I'm not the only. I've seen that on social media a little bit.
What?
The people saying that Big Sean doesn't. His staying power ain't necessarily there as far as the music goes.
Nah, what it is Big Sean and and you know the same thing you was just saying about Kanye and him being in a different stratosphere. Big Sean is he's vibrating at a different frequency at this point. His energy is different. With Janae, being with Janae has nothing. I think that opened him up to a lot because Janae's a lot into that opening your chakras and these certain sounds. These are the melodies that open you up and that you're supposed to meditate to and that you're opening your third eye. Like a lot of that, a lot of those ideas and stuff like that, I feel like she's rubbed off onto him, and he's like the number 8 is the number of infinite. That's why their group is called 2088. Or I think that's what it is, 2088. If I'm not mistaken, don't sue me. But that's because that's the number of infinite. That's why I love the number 8 as well. Kobe too. Love you. Rest in peace.
Yeah, God rest in peace.
But obviously I was like, shit, I never looked at it from that standpoint. Now he said, I was like, oh shit. So it's more of an enlightened standpoint now, and I don't think a lot of people like when he talking that shit. Like he said it in the end of, I think, Into It. He was like, yo, success ain't real success if you can't put your friends into it. He said, what's the point of going through hard times if you're not learning? I think if you're not learning into it or you're not learning from it or whatever, I'm paraphrasing, but whatever. So he was like, if you talk to me for more than 7 seconds, I promise you I'm dropping some wisdom. Like, bro.
I mean, and I see what you're saying in terms of Big Sean. I feel like Big Sean has turned the corner spiritually, emotionally, mentally. Mm-hmm. If you see his Instagram, you pay attention to Instagram, you see a lot of...
He's been working out a lot.
Right, you see in the gym. You see a lot of, Sean. Like you said, you see a lot of enlightenment on that. But I just feel like that the music that he make evolved with that too. And I personally... I feel like although he's evolved musically and he may have evolved spiritually and personally and all that, did the music improve as he evolved? Absolutely. And I don't think it improved as he evolved. I think the music has for Big Sean, and this is me personally, I think his music has kind of plateaued for me. I think at this point, he's one of these guys that I think he doesn't really need to make music to be him anymore.
What you mean? What?
When I say that, I mean, I feel like there's certain people that they get into a certain space where I ain't gonna say they're bigger than music, but the music doesn't dictate who they are. Good examples, 2 good examples. A$AP Rocky. A$AP Rocky doesn't put out barely any music at all. But he's you know what people know Rocky for now?
Fashion.
The fashion, the lifestyle, the brand, and Rihanna. Right, exactly. Big Sean to me should have evolved into that. I think at this point, the stories that he's telling, he's not telling me anything new. He's not teaching me anything new. He's not giving me a perspective that he hasn't given me, that he hasn't ran through the ground already.
Like when he was talking about
and lyrically, and this is to finish my point, and lyrically, I don't think he's interested enough to keep on that pace to where you're not gonna bring in more incitement or new eyes. That's why a project like this for him gets lost. You think about it.
What?
No. And when I say get lost, we were out there a couple weeks ago. You said it yourself when we started this review. You had no idea this project was out until somebody told you that.
No. I was on Instagram, and actually what happened was because he was on the LA Leakers freestyle. He did LA Leakers freestyle. He freestyled to like 4 or 5. And shit was like 9 minutes long. Fire. Then I was like, okay. Then I looked on his Instagram, and he had a song, "Loyal to a Fault."
But I'm not talking about a song. A song is a song. Anybody can put out a song. I'm talking about the project.
Because it wasn't advertised. It wasn't advertised at all.
But you would think at this point, Big Sean is the type of artist that you want to advertise. Not even if he didn't advertise, you would think it would be like a bigger deal that Big Sean dropped the project. Just period.
Like an EP.
But even based on the tier that he's on, like he ain't Drake. To me, he's not Drake, Cole, or Kendrick. He's right there below that. So that means he's with Wale, Meek, Nip.
He's a better lyricist than me. Way better lyricist than me.
That's debatable. That's
way
real
better
debatable.
lyricist than
That's
me.
real debatable.
You're crazy.
That's
you want to
real
talk about
debatable.
somebody stuck in the same shit? Meek. Yes.
Meek is stuck, and I agree with you. Meek is stuck in the same situation. However, bar for bar, if you just saying rapping ability, no, Meek's rapping ability makes him more interesting than Big Sean.
No,
to me personally,
no, he just has way better. He just has way more street things to talk about. That's
I don't even think it's a matter of just the stuff of him in the street. Honestly, like the stuff that I like from Meek the most is like the introspective stuff that he's talking about.
You just like listening to him talk that social justice and him hanging around rich and motherfuckers. That's exactly
I know he had nothing to do with that because to me, like I said, lyrically, Big Sean's just not interested enough to keep with the same pace that he's doing to think that I'm gonna just keep running back to it like, oh, this is like the best shit. I personally don't think that. I think Big Sean is somebody that in the pockets that he's really good in rapping lyrically wise, he's good at. And he should stay with the pockets because if he stays with them, it's crazy. Like this Chaos song right here. I love the song simply because for him, I feel like that's a pocket that he can rap over. I think that's like he's just rapping. There's no real meaning. There's no real substance behind it. But when you put substance behind what Big Sean's talking about, that's when you lose me. To me, for Big Sean, that's how I've always felt. Whenever he's trying to make a grander point, that's where Big Sean always has lost me because I just feel like lyrically he's not interested enough to make those type of points that he's trying to make. Personally, I think
you drank on Instagram.
You said what?
You drank before you came over?
No, I'm completely sober. Completely sober. No muscle relaxes. No alcohol. No nothing.
No opiates.
Huh?
No opiates.
Nothing.
Because this is crazy.
I'm just being honest with you. That's my perspective on Big Sean. That's how I've been feeling about Big Sean. That's why honestly, like, I knew this was. Well, I saw this came out, but it wasn't like I didn't have that sense of, oh damn, I gotta go listen to this. It was just like, all right, well, you know what, I'll get to it when I get to it. And that's how I felt with the last like couple Big Sean projects. Like I listen to it when they come out, but then after that, bro, they can sit. Like I don't need them. They don't add anything to me. But we can keep running through the track
crazy
list.
Motherfucker. He had what? Oh damn! What's the album before Detroit 2? It was. I'm drawing a fucking blank.
What I decided. Yeah.
And he has a song on there, Bigger Than Me. That shit is what? Are you shitting me?
I Decided was like one of those albums that like I listened to one time.
That shit is oh my god, you're crazy. I never have
to listen to this again.
You're crazy.
I never have to listen to this again.
Crazy.
So
fucking
okay.
Crazy.
So all right,
his discography is crazy.
We can run through that discography. But let's finish this. Let's finish these 5 songs first, and then we'll run through it.
And I'm rolling with the motherfucker.
Because that leads me to another argument that I feel about Big Sean. We'll talk about it.
Detroit.
Oh no, we'll run through it. We'll run through the track list.
Oh my god.
So the second track, Into It, I like this.
I love that shit. That is like, I think that's probably between that and Loyal to a Fault are my favorite.
Okay.
I love Chaos, but
okay.
Yeah.
I think Chaos and Offense are probably my 2 favorite off the whole thing. Yeah. I told you when he's just rapping in a pocket where it's not like I gotta listen to it with any real intent, bro. Hey, I'm behind Big Sean at this point. Unless it's some of his older stuff, I'm behind him at this point. But now
This is why I drink.
I don't know. I don't know what it is now.
This is why I drink.
Number 3, the one. How you feel about that one?
Yes, fire.
That one? Okay.
Fire.
Loyal to a Fault. I think. Although I didn't like it, I'll keep it. I think it's a good radio song. I like it. It's a good radio song.
It's a great radio song. But my thing is, and I get it. You're proud of your girl. You love your girl. But Lil Durk, please, Lil Durk. I'm sorry, I said Lil Durk. Can you please, and I mean please, for the next 3 songs, don't mention shit about Ari. Oh, what's his girl name? That's his girl's name?
Ari, I don't keep up with Lil Durk. I'm not a big Lil Durk fan.
Yeah, no, all right, I'm sorry. Whatever your girls, can you please India? My fault, India. India. I'm sorry. Can you please keep India out of your fucking rap?
It's a part of the gimmick now. That's what Big Sean should have did. He should have just played off of I'm Janae. Janae's my girl. He should have played off of that.
Why? He's just as big as an artist as Janae. At this point, Janae's just fire.
Because at this point, black men in relationships are just as big of marketing as a black man who is doing some wild shit in the streets. If you got a girl on your arm and that girl is able to market with you, bro, you set, bro. That's just on the Instagram alone, bro. You set. Get your girl going on a business, man. I'm telling you, that's women are the new wave of marketing, bro. Like. If you really want to see your shit pop, get a woman involved.
Sex sells.
No, I'm not even talking about sex, bro. I'm just talking about the empowerment of women right now, bro. All over the culture.
Why are you gonna? Okay, don't get me wrong. A lot of people be like, okay, cool, but don't empower. But a lot of people are going to go and look and be like, oh shit, he's with boom, she's fire. Oh, she's with boom. Oh, she's fire. She's beautiful. She's boo. She won't have to even be half naked or anything to that extent. She will just be a beautiful face, beautiful body. That's why people be like, "Oh shit!" I want to listen to what she has to say.
But that's why I say it's like the newest form of marketing, just because women are running the culture right now, bro. Like it's no way around it. Women are running the culture.
Absolutely.
I know, right? I know this week. I know Summer Walker dropped the album Friday. And we are gonna review that next week. But like even that album came out, bro. That's like she's running like Meg's running the culture. Summer Walker's running the culture. Women are running the culture, man, and there's a lot of brothers out here, especially people like Lil Durk, who are understanding that, if I can get my woman established, like, and I don't mean my woman like she's property, people, because I know people gonna instantly say that. If my girl is able to help me out, market, do her thing while I also do my thing, bro, there's nothing wrong with that, bro. No. That helps you out. That gets. To me, that softens Lil Durk up, because you gotta think Lil Durk. People look at Lil Durk like he's a fucking murderer, bro.
No. This is because I don't know if you listen to the song, but like fully when he did what is it? What's on Certified Lover Boy? It's not Girls Love Girls. It's Is it Girls Love Girls?
Oh, that's a Lil Baby.
No, it's a Lil Baby.
That song grew.
Yeah,
I love that song.
What's the song he did with Drake?
I know what song you're talking about.
Yeah, whatever song he did with Drake, he was like, shout out India and her makeup, boom, boom, boom. That's cool, great. I love that you promoted her on a Drake song. Drake songs get fucking promotion all the time. First of all, if any woman ever tells me why you don't promote
in the Bible, that's the name of the song.
In the Bible? Yeah. Okay. So I'm like, if you ever, first of all, if a woman ever tells me why you don't promote my stuff, do I look like I could get a feature with fucking Drake? If I could get a feature with Drake, I would promote your shit.
But it ain't about the feature with Drake.
Splatter with your shit.
But it's not about the feature with Drake.
But but that brings mad publicity. This Loyal to a Fault, motherfucker said, what you call it? Name somebody in the industry that ain't fuck my girl. Oh, well, I'll wait. Boo.
But he's showing off his girl. What's wrong with that, bro? That's a part of Lil Durk's gimmick. That's a part of his image now, bro. It's promoting his girl. Like, I'm telling you, women run the culture, bro. And I'm gonna put it to you like this: you gonna see a lot more rappers, and this is why I'm telling you my point about Big Sean. You gonna see a lot more rappers hitch their wagon to a woman, and they're gonna hitch their wagon to a woman and let that woman do the marketing for them, bro, to attract a whole different audience, bro. I'm telling you.
This is why I know you don't listen to Big Sean like that, because a lot of his lyrics are specifically to Janae, are either about the girl who died trying to save her son. The actor Rivera that he was engaged to, or it's about Janae. One of the two. He just doesn't specifically say her name.
And like I said, I agree with you if that's what they're talking about. I follow you. I'm 100% following you when I say that. But I don't want to reiterate this point. Big Sean, lyrically, is not interested enough to me for him to be able to pull that off all the time, bruh.
If he was walking around like R-Truth, what's up? What's up? You'll be ready to bump that shit.
No. To me, Big Sean, to me at this point, Big Sean really, he's so far beyond rap. Like, I look at him like I look at A$AP Rocky, bro. Like, I'm not checking for A$AP Rocky musically. If A$AP Rocky put out an album, of course we listen to it. Of course we check it out. We fans of the music. But am I looking for A$AP Rocky for music at this point? Am I checking for A$AP Rocky for music, for great music? No. I'm not looking at Big Sean for great music. I'm not checking Big Sean for great music. I'm not even checking. If Big Sean drops an album, I'll listen to it. But am I going to sit there and be like, yo, you know, Big Sean is this and that? Nah, because he's not. Big Sean is the forgotten about of that group, of that era, bro. He's crazy. He's the forgotten.
It's Wale. Wale's the forgotten.
Wale's the hated. Big Sean to me is the guy that.
What?
No, Wale is definitely hated. If you get on Twitter, Wale's hated on Twitter.
Oh yeah, because
you're not on Twitter. So that's the reason why I say that. You're not on Twitter.
Well, they hate a motherfucker that loves to talk about his mental health.
It's just to me, Big Sean lyrically, he's just not interested enough to be able to. He hasn't grown lyrically to me, like mentally, spiritually. He hasn't grown lyrically to me, and he's not interested enough to keep portraying. And you can say what you want. That's just my opinion, and I stand with that opinion. I argue with that opinion. I don't give a fuck. I'll stand with it.
Y'all hear this shit, right? All right, cool, man. I'm not tweaking. I hear it too.
But the last two songs, Offense. Love that song. Shout out to 42 Doug. I'm a big fan of 42 Doug, even though he's a weirdo.
I'm not a huge fan. But
What a Life. I thought that was a very good song.